My brothers and sisters, if you're an African, please listen to me very carefully. I just bought this stew, $20 in Canada. I went and bought a Chinese rice with shrimp, $10. They asked me if I wanted a vegetable such as broccoli. I said no. And this, it was $8.99. And this was $20 from the African store. The purpose of this video is that the reason why African businesses don't thrive, we do not really think through the people we are servicing. We kind of think we can get rich overnight. These things are the same things we all buy from the superstore, the supermarket. This is a spinach, of course, in this country. This is what we use as a spinach, and it is the same items that is purchased in Canada. It's not as if the thing came all the way from Africa. The meat inside was made in Canada. This is not special than going to a Jamaican store. Listen, we need to change the style and have love for the people we are servicing. This is not fair that I have to go to a Chinese store to buy food when I could easily go to my African people. Last time I did the same thing, and the plate of this with rice, the same rice that the Chinese use is the same thing that these people use for their white rice. And they charged me $35 for just spinach stew and plain white rice. It's not fair. Seriously. We don't live in Africa. Why do we think so poorly? We think very poor. We think we're poor and we can get money or get rich overnight. If you really want to service people for the longest periods of time where your business will remain for years, you need to think about the community that you are servicing. You need to think about the time we are in. If you think this takes you 5 hours to cook, so you're going to charge, then my sister, you need to change. You need to have a different strategy, how you cook your food, because we all live in Canada. The same items are in a superstore. But because of convenience and support, we like to support our African businesses in this part of the world, but the same food. Listen, when you go to a restaurant, go to Red Lobster, go to Swiss Chalet. I'm mentioning the smallest and also the least expensive restaurants here. And when they give you a complete and satisfying plate, it's not like $30-something, like ridiculous. These items are not coming from Africa. They're not coming from Africa. They're all in Canada. They're all local food. Local. The rice is local. The shrimp is local. If the Chinese people, we don't want to eat Chinese because the flavor, so please, we don't have to think out the way our politicians thinks. Listen, revamp your style of cooking because this is ridiculous. Because last time I had to go buy this, it was ridiculous money. When you go to these places where the service, they give you a nice service and customer service was superb, they don't even charge you an arm and a leg. They don't charge you an arm and a leg. When you go and sit under a nice chandelier and with a nice waiter to you, it's not the same as the African restaurants. So please, what are we charging? What are we charging exactly? Is it because our country is so, well, this is wickedness, just like the African politicians. Ciao.